Hello, Aries, and welcome to your waxing moon second quarter half moon reading. This is for the week of March 2nd to March 9th. We've just gone through the new moon period, and you guys should be gathering momentum, be really enthusiastic, have your life feeling like it's injected with action and purpose as you manifest, your plans and your goals in the physical world. And you should be feeling right now driven to achieve and get things done and to finish things up. So this is going to be a reading to see what you guys are manifesting and just the general energies for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs at this time. All right, so I'm just going to ask that you guys give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell. Most of all, I just want to thank you guys for listening. And let's go ahead and get into this reading. All right, so what I'm going to be using the After Tarot, which I'm reading right side up, and then I'm going to clarify with my trusty Gummy Bear Tarot, and then pull a few Oracle cards for Aries for the week of March 2nd through March 9th. All right, so what information, messages do we have for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? We're going to ask Spirit, Angels, Ancestors, loved ones who have passed, and our Spirit guides, what messages do you have for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? All right, Aries, so you guys are coming out. Ooh, you guys are trying to make a decision. Might be feeling pulled in two directions. You have the Knight of Pentacles in your surroundings. You're being blocked by the Hermit. The Tower card in your foundation. Okay, the Six of Wands in your recent past. You are crowned by the Minor Arcana Lovers card, the Two of Cups. And you guys are manifesting, the Five of Pentacles. Okay, your overall energy is the Four of Wands. This is your energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. And this is all about gratitude. This is the second happiest card in the deck next to the Sun card. And this could be a marriage or some sort of contract, building a home, making a commitment to someone or something else. That person could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. And this might come with or after a state of confusion. All right, Aries, but let's take a look. You are in this sort of cerebral energy up in your head about trying to make a decision, and you might be feeling quite confused at this time. In your surroundings, you have the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, so you might be dealing with these energies. But the Knight of Pentacles is showing up as somebody who's slow and steady and committed, but you might be experiencing some delays, okay? You might be feeling like you've been on this journey for a long time. You might want sort of more instant gratification. You might want to see results coming in quicker than you would like. And in your surroundings, it's saying, hold on a second. We have to pay attention to all the details, cross all of our T's, dot all of our I's. And I can feel Aries like really wanting to move through that energy. You're being blocked by the Hermit card. It could be a Virgo person in your life. It could also, the Virgo card is the card of number 9, which is oftentimes is the length of the human gestation period. And I am really getting, the need for you to use your inner guidance to get through this period. That things are going to take a little bit longer. Maybe paying attention or focusing more on your intuition and your spiritual journey. But you could feel like that somebody who's a teacher or a leader or somebody who provides you guidance is kind of blocking you, or you're having a hard time seeing, and feeling that inner intuition in this situation. All right, in your foundation, you have the Tower card. So this is you seamlessly being able to deal with upheavals and sudden change. I feel like that you've been through a lot and you've taken all of this life experience and you have, put it to good use, and you feel like, what, I can deal with anything that comes my way. In your recent past is the Six of Wands. This is all about victory, but I feel like there's something that you're working towards, some sort of personal victory that you haven't been able to achieve, and I feel like that's probably in a partnership or in a romance, okay? But it could be, again, it could be building this house or this home. It could be taking your relationship to the next level, but I do feel like that you want a personal victory and you haven't quite been able to get there, okay? And in the past, you might have had some serious upheavals when it comes to partnerships and relationships, but you definitely have love coming in, and you definitely have love and partnership on your mind. The Two of Cups is crowning you, and that's all about love, and that's all about a balanced partnership. And, and that's what's crowning you. That's what you're gunning for. That's what you're trying to manifest here. Okay. And it could be Cancer energy as well. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And what is in your outcome is the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles is you manifesting a feeling of stability. This did show up, even though I said I wasn't going to read reversals, but this is all about you taking the high road, but not necessarily taking the easiest road, but because you needed to go on your own spiritual journey, but you're coming out of a feeling of lack. Okay, that maybe you felt left out in the cold, maybe you felt left behind, maybe you felt like you needed to catch up with, your friends and your family and what was going on in their lives or what have you, but you've actually taken your own, you've taken your own journey regardless of everyone else. And it looks like you're manifesting, it looks like manifesting some sort of abundance, whether that's in finances or whether that's in love or some sort of partnership. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify, Aries. Let's go ahead and see what this blockage is for you. The Hermit card that's blocking Aries. Please tell us, what is this Hermit card blocking Aries? Okay, Eight of Swords in reverse. Yep, so you're looking for clarity. You're trying to get out of your own way. Seven of Swords. Yeah, something was not going your way. You might have felt like you were, running in circles, maybe with your finances, maybe in a relationship, that you just sort of needed to stop some sort of hemorrhage of money or time or energy. Yep, and you're righting your wrongs. I feel like you are correcting some sort of behavior. You're healing something. Maybe you felt like you didn't deal with the situation to the best of your ability, that you may have been a little bit self-centered in the past, and that might have created some sort of block or some sort of challenge to getting whatever it is that you're trying to, what you're trying to manifest or what you're trying to achieve. And I see that you're really going inward, or you really need to go inward and do that internal scan to see what you can right and how you can correct this situation so that you don't delay any of your manifestations. All right, let's go ahead and see what this Six of Wands is showing up, this sort of near victory in the past. What is this Six of Wands card in Aries past? We have the Nine of Wands, so something that you worked really long and hard for. Eight of Wands. Oh, wow, this is interesting. But I think you felt like you were moving backwards. Yeah, the Eight of Wands is all about manifestation, something you were trying to manifest. Could be having to do with love, and you have the Three of Swords, but you ultimately, there was some sort of heartbreak and some sort of disappointment. So I think you feel like you came really close, either with a person or with a relationship, or maybe with whatever it was you were trying to achieve. It could be in your career, or it could be, building a home or something like that, or just having a better financial situation, but there was a lot of disappointment. So you felt like you could taste the victory, but I feel like you felt like it was quickly taken away from you. And it was quite disappointing because you had put a lot of time and energy into this, Aries. Now let's go ahead and clarify this foundation, in the Tower, the Ace of Swords. So some sort of lack of clarity. I feel like you didn't see something coming, but you know that no matter what, even if it's thrown at you, I think you feel pretty adept at dealing with it. There you get the Tower again. Whoa. So yeah, you're okay with sudden up. Not that you're okay, but you trust yourself in dealing with whatever comes your way, if it's big or small, good or bad. Okay, Six of Wands. Wow. Double confirmation of the Six of Wands showing up in reverse in this reading. So yeah, somehow, some sort of disappointments and hurts, things that you didn't see coming, things that took you by surprise. This is something that you're no stranger at. So Spirit is really asking you to maybe put a little bit more planning in place. Take a little bit more time if this is regarding relationships or this is regarding your resources, your time and your energy. Is asking you, don't jump right into things, Aries, because we kind of, it's time to stop this cycle of not being prepared or being taken by surprise, even though that you move through it. But I think some of you might be feeling like you just keep dealing with that same sort of situation. And so now it's time to look inward and see what your role is in being in the same type of relationship or attracting the same type of person, or, being caught off guard. Okay, so crowning you is the Two of Cups. Interesting, your own energy coming out with the Queen of Wands, that you're very attractive, you're very passionate, you're very sexual, you know, and you're very dynamic and charming, social. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Wow. So, but you want to make some, I can see that you're really dedicated to, you know, offering someone, you know, your love or your attention or your resources. For some of you, again, this is going to be about finance and going to be about money. For others, it's going to be about a relationship. So you're starting to see, okay, that your passion, you know, you want something that's going to be long term. Okay, and that's not going to be just this instant gratification or like a one night stand or something that's like a get rich quick scheme. Eight of Pentacles, but you know that you do struggle with putting in the time and effort, Aries. You do get bored quickly. You need to maintain the passion, and Spirit's saying, okay, let's take a look at this. You know, is this an issue that you're constantly facing, and how can you, you know, how can you fix that? Okay, so that you're happy and so that you manifest the love or the relationship or the abundance that you want or that you need. Okay, so what you're manifesting, Aries, Five of Pentacles energy. Wow, we have the Moon, so that's a little bit of confusion, or it could be a Pisces or Cancer person. Again, I did sort of get that off of that first card. I'm not going to take all of these. Although the Two of Wands is all about you making a very important decision, okay, to come out of a feeling of lack and sort of, and I don't mean this in an accusatory way, Aries, but take a look at your role in your relationships and things that you feel like haven't worked out for you. Okay, is there a pattern that you're seeing, and how can you fix that pattern? Again, it might also have to do with this Virgo new moon, that full moon that's coming up. And we did just have that Leo full moon. So we do have this bold and courageous energy still around us. But that Virgo full moon is going to ask us to analyze a little bit more, pay more attention to the details. Okay, don't drive yourself crazy, but, you know, really go through this Virgo energy that's showing up in the Knight of Pentacles. You know, really take your time to plan and take things slower than usual. Page of Wands, yep, so the Page of Wands is a lack of confidence. Okay, wow, but then you do get the Four of Wands. So there's some sort of commitment that you want to make. Bottom of the deck, Page of Cups. Really important that you're in touch with your feelings, Aries. Okay, but what you're manifesting is like you want to come out of this feeling of lack, or this feeling of disappointment, or being left behind, or not being able to achieve what you want to because you don't have the love, or you don't have the resources, or you don't have the energy. All right, and so this has been a very confusing journey. There is an important decision that you have to make, but Spirit is saying just wait for your eyes to adjust. Okay, and then you'll be able to, you know, don't rush into anything. Don't make any snap judgments. Don't jump to any conclusions. Take time to see the details. And if things are confusing, take even more time. Because the Page of Wands is somebody who's very passionate, very energetic, very charismatic, wants to make this happen. But in the reverse, they can really lose their confidence when they can't see right, or they run up to any obstacles or any conflict because they don't have a plan in place. And the Four of Wands, this is happiness, this is stability, this is commitment. All of that can be yours, Aries. Okay, but Spirit is saying, you know, take a little bit more time than usual, especially as we're moving through Mercury retrograde, to pay attention to the details. You know, have a plan B in place. But double confirmation of the Four of Wands, that's 1111. You might be dealing with twin flame soulmate energy, and that might be what you're manifesting. Okay, so really, you know, take your time on this one. All right, advice for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right, here we go. Good fortune, invite magic in. Yeah, so there is something that you want that wants to come to you. All right, really interesting, nice energies. I'm going to pull the, you know, and you have to invite it in. So make sure that you're not, you know, that you're not overlooking any details. Make sure that you also believe, you know, because it looks like you have double confirmation of the Tower. You've been through a lot. You've been through a lot of upheavals. You've been so close to victories, but I feel like something has happened to sort of thwart those victories. And so Spirit's like, okay, but don't anchor yourself in that, you know, deception and in that, sorry, not deception, in that disappointment, okay, and thinking like, oh, well, this is never going to happen for me, or I always choose the wrong person. Okay, sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron is coming through. That's your third eye. So really use your intuition. The moon card is also the importance of using your intuition, especially when things aren't very clear. Okay, when you stop using your intuition, that's when things kind of get, things start to go wrong. Woman holding a coin, 42, breaks down to a 6. Okay, so that is all about love. It's also about finances. So I'm also getting that you might be manifesting somebody who might help you financially as well. It might be a mix. It could be a marriage, because I do have the Four of Wands coming out twice, which is my marriage card. So a partner who, is not only going to bring you love and joy and happiness, but also maybe help you with your resources. All right, you're getting the third angel, Archangel Camuel, showing up. 37 breaks down to a 10. Completion of a cycle. This is setting your boundaries. This is all about standing your ground. Okay, really nice. So make sure that your solar plexus chakra is operating clear and balanced. Okay, and that you are using all of your strength and your will. All right, so I do get a man holding a coin, which is, again, sort of that slow and steady, building up your resources, building up your savings, focusing on your job. Okay, but then now you get man holding a heart. 45 breaks down to a 9. So 9s are about wish fulfillment. Yeah, so I do see that you are manifesting, or you are trying to manifest, love and romance and some sort of stability in your life. I feel like you're sick and tired, Aries, of sort of being alone and sort of failed relationships. Okay, so you can do this. You just have to make sure that you plan and you take things step by step, and don't make sure that you're not rushing into anything. Okay, especially during Mercury retrograde. All right, final messages from Healing with the Angels for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for this waxing second quarter half moon phase. All right, you get soulmate. So some of you definitely, wow, some of you guys are manifesting your soulmate twin flame. Very nice, divine timing. So make sure that you try not to rush things. Don't rush anything and be patient. All right, and then you get abundance. Yeah, so look at that. Everything I've just said in this reading, you guys, is confirmed with the Healing with the Angels. Be patient. You're manifesting a love relationship, and that's going to bring you a lot of abundance. And I think it comes with financial stability, but make sure that you're not rushing. Make sure you're not skipping any steps, and make sure you're not anchored in any of that sort of your past hurts and disappointments. So take this time during Mercury retrograde as well to heal and clear anything from the past that you thought, you might have already dealt with that maybe you haven't. Okay, so really nice energy for you guys. I'm going to leave it there. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell, but most of all, thank you for listening, and I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day.